White Oak. It's great to see you this morning. Today you'll see I have friends in with me who have been checking out books this morning, so I certainly appreciate them doing that. We got a phone call. Let's stand for the pledge. Attention.
Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And join us for our good morning song.
We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We'd like to say hello, hello. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We're so glad to see you. We'd like to say hello, hello.
And join me for our White Oak chant.
This is the way. Hey, we start the day. Hey, we have the knowledge. Hey, to go to college. Hey, but don't stop there. Hey, go anywhere. Hey, this is the way. Hey, we start the day. Hey.
Thank you, friends. Everybody have a seat. I have a few words of wisdom for you this morning. How many of you have heard of Mary Kay Ash? She was the founder of the hugely successful company called Mary Kay Cosmetics. Miss Ash was a wealthy and successful woman who contributed to the world in many ways, including giving jobs to thousands of American women and men. Now listen to what she has to say to us today. Little successes pave the way to bigger successes. It's true, isn't it? When you do your homework, when you read every day, I guarantee you that you'll be better tomorrow than you are today. Every day there are opportunities to create little successes, whether it's at school, with friends, in sports, or in music or art. Today I want you to look for ways to pave your way to big successes, one little success at a time. With something to think about, this is Mrs. Evans reminding you of our motto. Say it with me. I am safe, I am a peacemaker, I am a learner. Well, I have Ross in with me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, Ross, tell us a little bit about your class this year. What's something going on in there?
Well, we're learning about subtracting.
Yes, you are. Our first graders are learning about subtracting. Who do you have with us today?
My dad.
Yeah, this is Mr. Little, and he's been a watchdog with us before. I think you're here a half a day today, is that right?
That's correct.
Yeah. Now, I asked him if he would tell us a little bit about what he does in his real life for his job, and I guess a little bit about going to college too, since we talk about that.
Okay, well, I work at the hospital. I'm an administrator, a planning analyst is what they call me. We help run the business side of the hospital. And as many of y'all know, if you get sick or if you get injured, you go to the hospital and we help you get better so that you can go home and be with your family. As far as college, I went to UNC Chapel Hill.
Woohoo! And that's why I wanted him to say that. I did too.
And I graduated, it was a while ago.
Yeah, but not as far along as it was for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And we certainly do appreciate our hospital, because I know when we get sick or something happens, if we fall and break a bone, we want our doctors to help us. And so we head on up to Violet Chowat. So we appreciate you.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you being here today. And you know you'll be our hero today.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, a few announcements. For our faculty to start with, today's your last day to pay your social dues. We need it by 10:30 if you want to be in the drawing for the Amazon card or the free jeans day that you all like. And you can pay them after today too, but if you want to be in that drawing, see Miss Brabble by 10:30. Okay, this weekend we turn our clocks back. So teachers, you might even want to do that on your school clock before you leave today. But everybody remember to turn those clocks back tomorrow night before you go to bed. The book fair will be open on Monday night until 7 p.m. and that's our family night. And we're hosting that, this time at D.F. Walker. And Miss Bravo left me a note that says there's going to be a surprise special guest there. And she won't even tell me who it is. That's how much of a surprise it is. All right, tonight's the night. We have over 300 friends who will be participating in our free football pass to go out to the ball game tonight against Clemens County and cheer on the Aces. Now, when you come to the ball game, you need to bring your pass that you got on your envelope, on your letter, excuse me. We'll mark your name off as well, and your parents or whoever's with you has to pay $6 to get in the game. You'll stay with your adult through the whole first half, and then you and one adult will come down to the field near the scoreboard. You'll come down towards where the band is seated to exit the grandstand that way. And we'll line up. Parents, you will be walking with your child. So one adult per student for the whiter children. Grades 3 and higher are going to walk by themselves as we've done in the past. And we will be recognized probably by Dr. Jackson for the good work that you're doing in PBIS. That's with your behavior and everything else. And then you'll walk across and be exiting with your parent. And you can go back up in the grandstands and watch the second half of the game with your parent. Today's the last day to sign up for basketball and cheerleading at the Northern Rec. So make sure you do that if you want to participate in those things. Let's see about our Cubbie Pals. We have Serenity Stanley, Miss Dotson's class for parent conference. Ezra Martin, Miss Perry's class, Rocking Out Math Groups. Taja Outlaw, Miss Heather Copeland's class for parent conference. I can't read that one. Joshua and Miss Atkinson's class, great job sharing his work on Seesaw. Abby and Miss Layton's class, parent attending conference. Kaylee and Miss Gearball's class, being a good friend. Alana, okay, it's all written together there, but Alana Brumfield for parent conference out of Miss Price's class, thank you. All right, Nolan in Miss Dotson's class returning money that he found on the floor. Now that is awesome. I appreciate that. Ava Thatcher in Miss Copeland's class, going beyond purple. Akaya Turner, Miss Daniel's class, following math directions. Paris in Miss Walston's class, being a great helper. And Dimitri in Miss Perry's class, super job during rotations. Let's check out our buses. LaShawn on 115, Amari on 115, Michaela on 117, Keontae on 126, Callie on 129, Hudson on 129, Macy on 130, Zanaya on 135, Carmen on 136, Sawyer on 136, Takori on 140, and Damari on 140. Thank you so much. Woohoo, we got some friends in here. Let's stand and sing Go Be Awesome. Let me hear you, Cubbie TV land friends.
Go be awesome, go be great, go be fabulous, 'cause the world is waiting. You can do what you set your mind to. Just remember, be the awesome you. Oh, remember, be the awesome you. Awesome you.
Thank you, friends. I'll see you down the hall and in your classrooms.